Is Olaplex safe for low porosity hair? Is Olaplex a protein or a molecule?
I can't use Olaplex because it has too much protein in it.
These are the questions that I see in my comments so much, and today I want to answer it once and for all. Is Olaplex a molecule or a protein treatment? Well, in this video I am going to explain to you the difference between a protein and a molecule and which place, if either one, Olaplex fits into. If you want to go deep into the science of Olaplex or protein treatments in general, then keep on watching.
Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty.
You already know what we have to do in these YouTube streets. Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe here to my channel and then click on that bell notification so you're notified every single time I post another video. You know what I mean? And make sure that your post notifications on, because the last time I checked, only about 17% of 177,000 people had their post notifications on. So turn them on so you can know when I post. First, let's talk about protein. Protein is a naturally occurring substance within the body and is made up and consists of different amino acids that get together to form different polypeptide chains. I know you're confused, like, girl, what in the world did you just say? Proteins are made up a whole bunch of different particles, molecules, enzymes, and things of that nature, right? And they all get together to make up whatever type of protein the body needs. Your hair, your skin, and nails are made up of one type of protein, whereas your organs are made up of a different type of protein. What is a molecule? A molecule is the smallest particle of any substance, and it shares the physical and chemical properties of that substance. Molecules consist of one or more atoms, and most of us, if we were paying attention in science class, we know that atoms are like the core foundation of life. And then we take a proton and an electron to make up an atom and all of that stuff. I'm not gonna go there. Atoms make up molecules, and different structures of molecules are what actually construct proteins. The proteins in your body, your whole entire body is made up of different versions of proteins. Your hair and nails are made of a protein called keratin, right? So when we are talking about Olaplex, Olaplex is a molecule. This is the name of the Olaplex molecule. And the Olaplex molecule, as it pertains to hair, the way that Olaplex helps with the hair shaft, the hair is made of protein. The molecule of Olaplex goes into the hair shaft of protein, and what it does is it basically mimics the bond and mimics the chemical compounds and mimics the different compounds that construct the hair shaft. Wherever there's missing links, wherever there's anything where the hair shaft is deficient, or if there are any missing bonds that are not past the point of repair, Olaplex's molecule mimic those bonds that could be missing and or damaged. All right, so Olaplex is not a protein treatment. There is a very big difference between a molecule and a protein. Molecules make protein, and it takes different forms of molecules to get together to form certain types of proteins, like your hair, skin, and nails. A bond reconstructive treatment is going to go in there and replenish any of the bonds that could be weakened in any way, shape, or form. So a protein treatment and Olaplex in any way, shape, or form are two completely different things. But I need you guys to know this: there is a whole lot of confusion on a protein balance and a moisture balance and all of this. People want to argue about it so much, but the reality of the situation is people are really confused about what protein treatments are, and people are extremely confused about what moisture treatments are, if whether or not the human body or whether or not the hair shaft even needs moisture. All right, so So if you are a person that is interested in using Olaplex, but you think that you can't use it because you have low porosity hair, and you know that low porosity hair cannot take protein, then guess what? You are completely in the clear, because Olaplex is not a protein treatment. A lot of people get confused when we're reading the labels. We have went from one extreme to the next. Most people have went from not reading the label and not following the directions at all to reading the label wrong. Understand that everything is protein. You are made of protein. When we're talking about a protein treatment, we're talking about something that is going to strengthen the protein that your hair is. Just like I explained to you in this video, a keratin treatment is not putting keratin in your hair. What it is doing is coating the keratin that your hair is. Your hair shaft is made of keratin. Your cuticle is made of dead keratin cells. Your porosity is going to determine what level those cells are lifted to, right? If those cells are barely lifted and really tight, then you have low porosity hair. If they're not tight at all, or they're not loose at all, they're right in the middle, you have normal porosity. And if those scales are wide open, letting everybody come over for lunch like mine are, then you have high porosity hair. But that is how it works. So if you need to test your porosity, then make sure you head over to my website and go to this page. Once you get over to this page, you can click this button right away. You don't have to put in any information, you don't have to pay for anything, and it sends a porosity test right to your phone, right to your laptop, whatever it is that you're using. I like to separate the hair shaft like this. You're gonna look at your hair's cuticle as the skin. You're gonna look at the cortex as the organs. The cortex of the hair shaft, that's where the melanin lives, that's where the bonds live, the salt bond, the disulfide bond, all that stuff I be talking about in these videos and stuff. Like, they all live in the cortex of the hair shaft. And just like the skin on your body, it is your skin's job to protect your inner organs. And that's all your porosities, that's all your hair shaft's job is, all right? I want you to know that the Olaplex molecule, this molecule mimics the cellular process that is happening within the hair's follicle whenever your hair shaft is in the anagen phase. And the anagen phase of the hair growth cycle is that cycle in which the hair shaft is at its growing state, where within the follicle, the hair cells that make up your hair shaft are multiplying at a very, very, very rapid rate, right? And these cells stay prevalent, but they're just grown now, they're just older. And what Olaplex does, it goes in and it mimics those bonds, all right? Olaplex is a molecule that can go into the hair shaft that is protein to help you recreate that structure that your hair is made of in the first place. If you want to get your hands on some Olaplex, make sure you check the link in the description box below. You can get 2 free products whenever you add the code _ I am Cyn Doll _ through the link below. I love you guys so much. While I'm waiting, you know, or while you thinking about whether or not that's something you want to do, make sure you check this video out here, because it brings everything together. And actually, check out this playlist too. So check out this playlist and watch this video right now. Okay, bye.